What you've heard is true. The shift from high school to university really is a big one. New expectations, more homework, a bunch of new people. Not to mention, for some, the move to a whole different province or country. But university is also an opportunity to start fresh, to take risks, and to grow into the person you want to be. Here are a few tips to help you own this new independence. First, learn to manage your time. You can start by setting a few goals to identify what you want to accomplish most over the next few months and years. Knowing what you're working towards will help you align your focus and make the most out of the time you have. But not all goals are created equal. Always make sure they are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Next, in order to actually achieve anything, you'll need to plan ahead. Weekly agendas, daily to-do lists, and long-term calendars are just a few resources that can help you stay on track and prepare you for those busy weeks ahead. Here's the thing. Often, getting started is actually the hardest part. So you'll also need to learn how to conquer procrastination.
I used to think I was ordinary, without any skills or talents. That is until I discovered procrastination. Now I have found something I'm truly good at. You can say I put the pro in procrastination.
Procrastination is usually a short-term response to negative thoughts or emotions. If you're feeling overwhelmed, consider chunking your tasks up into smaller, more manageable blocks. This can make intimidating projects feel a lot more manageable. And you certainly won't be the only one dealing with this, so find a buddy to work with. You're both much more likely to stick to it if the other person is depending on you. And who knows, you might even meet your new best friend. Now let's talk about academics. Sure, you've taken notes and studied for tests before. But in university, you probably won't be getting handouts. Your exams will be worth more, and the material will be much more intense. So if you really want to succeed, you might need to adjust your high school habits. But that doesn't mean you'll need to spend every minute studying. You can learn to study smarter. Start by getting organized. The way you take notes makes a difference. So consider implementing a system, like the Cornell note-taking method. This involves dividing your paper into 3 sections: notes in the main column, questions and comments on the side, and a summary at the bottom. No matter what technique you adopt, organizing your notes will make your next study session much less painful. Next, go beyond memorization and try to really understand the material. Write out questions that make you think. Make diagrams or draw tables to bring concepts together. You'll have a much easier time remembering things if you actually get why they're important and how they can be applied. And remember to review. Consider doing smaller study activities every day so that you're not cramming at the end of the semester. This not only helps you internalize the content, it's also a lot less stressful. At the end of the day, while academics are important, you are much more than your degree. Take this opportunity to make connections and build relationships with your professors and peers. An easy first step is to get involved right on campus. Join a sports team or your faculty society. Volunteer in the community or take part in an experiential program. These are all great ways to meet people, explore your interests, and take a much-needed break from academics. Then, over the next few years, work to build a network of professors, mentors, and peers you admire. This will help you gain references and jumpstart your career. But don't be afraid to leave your comfort zone. That's likely where you'll find some of your most valuable connections. It's also a good way to build self-confidence. So spark up a conversation with a stranger. Visit your professor's office hours and ask about that internship or job you heard about. You'll be happy you did. While university can be one of the most rewarding experiences of your life, the truth is, it can also be extremely tough. No matter how smart or careful you are, you're going to face challenges you'll need to overcome. So don't forget to prioritize self-care. Learn to embrace failure as a form of personal growth. Know that if you stumble, you will learn from it and come back stronger. Perseverance is one of the top determinants of success in university and in life. So if one door closes, ask yourself, was that really the only door? Next, take control of your finances. For many, university also brings financial independence, and with that comes added stress. Mapping out a budget, doing your taxes, minimizing your spending, and exploring your university's scholarship programs are all good places to start. And finally, figure out where to go for support when you need it. Even though you're expected to be independent, you're certainly not alone in this journey. In fact, some of the most successful students regularly ask for help. There are so many places across campus that can support your academic, personal, and professional success. But no one can read your mind. You, and only you, can take that first step. Here's the good news. Everyone can learn the skills they need to succeed in university. And if you put in the effort now, you'll carry those skills with you for the rest of your life.